Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be choosing my TBR for the month of November with only using these TBR prompts. But as you can see, there's a sprinkle of orange in here, and these are specifically fall TBR prompts. I am really big on mood reading, and I wanted to put in this kind of like a little cheat for me. I wanted to put in some specific fall prompts that are going to help me read books that I'm in the mood, and also just books that I want to tackle before fall is over. If this is your first time ever watching a TBR prompt video, then I'm going to explain to you what we're going to be doing. In here, I have a ton of little papers with prompts inside. Whatever paper I pick, I have to pick a book that matches this prompt. So it's a little challenging because you have to pick a book that you are in the mood to read but matches the prompt, but it's also fun because it also will help you pick out a book that you normally wouldn't pick up. As you can see here, I already have my TBR cart with books on it. I am hoping to pick some out from this cart. I'm going to pick up books from here, but also from the shelf behind me. Let's give the jar a little shake. I'm going to be picking out 5 books. Ready? Let's pick out one prompt. What do I feel like closing my eyes? Goodreads Choice Awards 2023. Okay. Oh, it's period. Let's just not focus. Goodreads Choice Awards 2023. Okay, so the first ones I've already seen. There's Fourth Wing. Okay. I'm getting nervous. So the ones that I see are actually making me really excited. So we have Happy Place by Emily Henry. I haven't read. Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I haven't read. And then we have Fourth Wing. I'm going to pick out Fourth Wing. This works out perfectly because I am terrified to read this book. I'm actually really scared. I'm really intimidated. But I recently made a TikTok, which honestly, casually, go check out my TikTok. I have been posting so much book content over there and just like content. So if you want more content from me, definitely go check that out. But I made a TikTok where I talked about a list of like 4 books that I am extremely scared and intimidated to read. And I had so many comments telling me to read Fourth Wing. Over half of the comments that I got were about Fourth Wing. I had so many people tell me that they loved Fourth Wing, that it's easy to understand, that it's easy world building, and like they're one of their favorite books that they have ever read. And honestly, that took me by surprise, because the reason that I haven't picked this book up is because I think that it's really hard to understand, because it's hard world building and just like a lot of words thrown at you all at once. But honestly, they did their job. The people in the comments, they convinced me and helped me, and it's great because that was the purpose of that TikTok. The first one is Fourth Wing. Now to the second prompt. The second prompt that I got is person on cover, and honestly, I already know what book I want to pick out. It's going to be, wait, do I? Okay, can I give you my 3 options? Because there's a lot. Okay, so I have Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. The first book that I thought about was Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I really want to read an Abby Jimenez book before the year is over. Then I also have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. And I also really want to read an Ali Hazelwood book before the year is over. So we have 2 books that are on my high, like, what's that word? Priority. Took me a minute. These 2 books are on my high priority list. So it's gonna be really hard to figure out which one I want to pick out. But I also have a book that screams fall, but I think I'm gonna go towards one of these, because I still have a chance to pick up this one because of the fall prompts I put. Person on cover. Oh my god, which one? Oh, this is really hard. It's hard to pick. I want to read both of these before the year's over. Like, I want to read these before the year ends. Like, that's... the year ends next month. pretty much 2025. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do Part of Your World because I saw a TikTok where they did a silent review and they used this book, and the way that she reviewed it silently, it made me more excited to pick it up. So the second prompt is person on cover, and I'm going to pick Part of Your World. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yay! So far this list is looking amazing. I didn't know I can do that voice. This list is looking amazing. Now to the third prompt. I feel like I can feel which one's orange, and I'm like trying to grab it, but really I can't because then I would have already picked out an orange one. Okay, I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna show you it first, and then I'll see it. This is if it's even straight or not, and if you can even see it on the camera. Oh, an orange one! Yay! A cover that has orange on it! Yay! This one makes me so happy because I want to read so many fall books in November, and I just keep buying more books and putting more books on my fall TBR. Okay, so we have this one. This is literally, the whole cover is orange. We also have Pumpkin Spice and Poltergeist, but I think I'm gonna read this book as soon as I finish the book that I'm reading now. I think I'm gonna be able to read this book before October's over. That has orange on it. I'm counting that orange tree. Okay, okay. I'm really feeling this one. But before I jump to it, I highly doubt that there's any other book on my shelf that's gonna make me more excited than looking at this book. Maybe I am lying. Okay, I also have The Humans. This is by Matt Haig. And I also have How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. I absolutely love and adore The Midnight Library. It is my favorite book of all time, and I read it in 2021, and it is 2024. I have read like 90 more books. I'm not even exaggerating. I have read like 90 other books since I've read that book, and it hasn't topped that. And it's all from the author Matt Haig. So I feel like since I've had these two books for like over a year now, I feel like I need to read these. You know what it is? I don't want to read these books because I love the excitement of knowing that these can take over my life and be six-star reads like The Midnight Library. Knowing that these can be 6-star reads and knowing that these are from the same author as my favorite book, I'm like intimidated to pick them up because I don't want to read them and hate them. You know, I want to read them and fall in love with them like I did with The Midnight Library. This is hard. I'm gonna do the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. I am, because I knew that I wanted to read this in November when I finished the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So now that I have the opportunity, because that is orange on it. These are literally all orange, but that little tree right there and the leaves are orange. I'm gonna count this one as the third prompt for sure. Now to the fourth prompt. I hope I pick out another orange one. The way I go all the way to the bottom. Oh, I picked out two. Okay, I'm gonna do the one that's on the top. Oh, a new author. I have lots of good options here too, because we also have The Love Hypothesis, so it can be best of both worlds. But I can also pick up Pumpkin Spice and Earthy Nights. These are like the same books. I mean, it makes sense. I have them on my cart, so it makes sense that I keep gravitating towards it because I want to read it so bad. I feel like I heard one of you guys just yell The Love Hypothesis. Did I hear someone yell? Because I haven't read a single book by Ali Hazelwood, and I literally have 5 of her books. That was embarrassing to admit. So the other 2 books that I'm thinking about is Legends and Lattes. This is by Travis Baldry. And then I have Caraval. This is by Stephanie Garber. I want to read Caraval, but when I read the synopsis a couple of weeks ago, I was confused and I didn't understand what it was about. But I have recently bought the entire Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and I know that I want to read, or at least give the first book a shot before I read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I do want to read this one, but I hear that this was kind of slow and just like cozy, and I don't want to put myself in a reading slump, and I think that's why I haven't picked it up. But I have heard someone recently say that they liked it, and I have heard good things. I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say that they hated it, that it was boring, that they didn't care for it, to just read Once Upon a Broken Heart. But I also hear people say that they really enjoyed Caraval, and to continue and to read this before you read the Once Upon a Broken Heart. But honestly, I think I'm gonna pick The Love Hypothesis, because I really want to make sure that I read an Ali Hazelwood book before the year ends. And I've had this book on my TBR cart for like these videos probably like 4 times. I just have had this book on my TBR cart for so long, and I just want to read it, and I really want to read an Ali Hazelwood book. So we're gonna pick out this one for, what was it? For the new author, because I haven't read a single book by Ali Hazelwood, and I really, really want to. So far, honestly, the stack is looking so, so good. Now to the very last prompt. This is my last one. I don't want it to be over. Let's pick out this one. Oh, orange again! Yay! Okay. Oh yeah, baby. That is perfect. A cover that has leaves on it. Yeah, yeah. Do you guys already know what I'm gonna pick out? Do you already know? Actually, I don't even know. We have, does this have leaves on it? The Kiss Curse? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We also have Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Why did I think this one had leaves on it? I think because of the cover, because it's like orange. That one doesn't have it. I am almost 100% sure. Yeah, obviously this cover has leaves on it. Okay, this is going to be the book that I pick out for my 5th and last prompt of leaves on the cover. Look at the border around the synopsis, and then just look at the cover itself. It is gorgeous. Oh yeah, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty darn good stack. All the books that I picked out to read for the month of November are Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. We got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Then we have The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lori Gilmore. The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Then last but not least, we have Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, and this is by Katie Sisatelli-Cook. Those are all the books that my TBR prompt picked for me to read this November. I am honestly so pleased with the books that I got. All of these books I am really wanting to read, and a lot of them are heavy on the fall, which makes me just so very happy. That is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!